Hello and welcome through the portal to All Things Reading with me, Sophie, and today we are going to be picking my June TBR, but I'm not going to be the one picking it. Bestie Tia is going to be picking it for me. I gave her this list of ones that I might want to read this month, so I asked her to pick 3, but she has picked 4, so the 4th one is going to be the one that I'm going to be reading on holiday, or she will tell you which one she's picked for me to read on holiday. Obviously I'll have book club books as well and a travelling book club book, but these are the ones that I wanted specifically to choose from. So let's see what she's picked.
Sophie has asked me to pick her reads for her June TBR, so here we go. She's asked me to pick 3 reads and then 1 holiday read, so 4 in total, and this is what I've picked. So my first read is going to be Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. I feel like you can't go wrong with Elsie Silver. It's a new release as well. It's giving Bachelor vibes, so Theo Silver's rival, who's on the show, and Theo Silver's sister, Julia, I want to say her name is, who works in production, and from what I know they have like a secret relationship. I only know what Sophie told me really, but I feel like this could be either really hit or miss. It's something really unusual that like I personally have not seen. I don't think Sophie has either from what we was chatting about it, and I'm really hoping it's a hit because Sophie is in her cowboy element at the moment. The next pick is The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating by Tiffany Hunt. I feel like this is perfect. Like it's a little bit dark from the cover. It's giving that fantasy element without being too heavy. The vibes is what is giving me, okay? Romance and comedy, like a romantic comedy. I feel like that is what Sophie needs, and I feel like it's going to give her that fantasy element without being too hard and sort of like heavy, whereas I feel like the other ones like Crescent City, which I know she's tried to read a couple of times, and like Shield of Pharaohs, I feel like they're a lot more like world building heavier reads, whereas I feel like The Dark Lord's Guide to Dating is not going to take as much brain power and still going to be a hit. My third pick is another Elsie Silver read. So we've got The Front Runner, which is the 3rd book in the Gold Rush Romance series, and I loved this one. This was my 2nd favourite in the series, and Stefan Dalkar, the man you are, I love him, guys. He's like the typical one where like on the outside everyone thinks he's like the big bad villain and he's like the horrible one, when really inside he's like this cute little softie, and I just love him so much. And Sophie is in her cowboy element at the moment. She's read a couple of cowboy romances back to back, and I feel like, fingers crossed, she's sort of like coming out of her slump. So I don't want to put something that's not going to be fun in here, because then I feel like that might push her in. I feel like keep the good vibes going. And my final pick, which is her holiday read, which is Embrace by Belle Cabra. I know this is an ARC read that Sophie got, and I believe Sophie has read the other ones in the series, or she has read at least one of the ones in the series, and from what I know enjoyed it. I feel like this is perfect for a holiday read because you want something light and fluffy and romantic. You don't want something that's going to be too heavy and it's going to take too much brain power, especially because like you're on holiday, you're relaxing. So I feel like that cozy romantic read is going to be perfect. And as you can see from like the cover, it's like in a library or like a bookstore or something like that. And I feel like Sophie's going to be visiting some bookstores. So I feel like this could be like giving the vibes that she needs, you know. That's my picks for Sophie, and hopefully she enjoys. I'm hoping she's going to do some reading vlogs for you guys because I love a Sophie reading vlog, and I feel like this could be quite interesting on what she thinks.
So that's it. That is my June reads picked for me. Thank you so much to Tia for doing that. If you can go and follow her, which you should, go and follow her. Her link to her channel will be in my description. I think I might actually get to pick another book for me next month, so I actually have some accountability for reading them. If you've read these books and you've liked them, or you want to give your thoughts and opinions, do that in the comments. But until next time, thank you for coming through the portal with me and talking books, and see you in the next one.